is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to give credit to the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that has been first place in the NBA the whole season, basically after getting off to a 500 start and being a disappointment and losing Malcolm Brogdon, and for them to come out this season and getting a little stumble and having people questioning, can they be better than last year? Can they repeat what they did last year? Can they get further without Malcolm Brogdon on this roster? And will that impact how they play? And the answer is already finished. You look at the Toronto Raptors, they won 15 straight games in a row. They won 15 games without losing, and they're still 6.5 games away from the Bucks for the first seed in the Eastern Conference. That's how great the Bucks have been. They have been a team that has only lost 7 games this whole season, and we have 30 or less games to go, and they have a legitimate shot at beating or tying the Golden State record or passing up the Jordan record. And even if they come up short, it'll be probably by choice, as they could sit players out. And even when they set out Giannis, even when they set out Middleton, they still was able to obliterate anybody. The system that Mike Budenholzer has, put in the game has really made this team a beautiful team to watch. You know, Middleton and the rest of the guys may not be the best players to watch. They might not be the funnest players to watch, but they know how to play, and they know how to play together, and that's what you want. You want a team that gets the best out of each other, and this team doesn't have that many flaws or that many weaknesses. You got to give credit to the executive of the year last year, Horse. And he won that award last year because he found out a way to get the best pieces for the right prices and build around Giannis to mask his weaknesses. But not only that, get a team that can fit and perform as a team around Giannis, and they have been able to do that. And this year, they had so many questions after losing a 2-0 lead to the Toronto Raptors and losing 4 straight. Giannis took a lot of blame. He was disappointed. He wasn't happy, and so was the other team. You go out there and obliterate everybody. You obliterate the Celtics. You obliterate the Pistons. You go up 2-0. You was up in Game 3 and let that slide, and you lose 3 more games in a row. People start to look at it like, what's going on? What's happening? And then you lose Malcolm Brogdon, and then people start really tripping. But the Bucks have been professional. They have held it together. They have literally been better than any team in the NBA. And then you look at it, like I said in the video before, for the people that didn't watch that video, is they have no LeBron. They have no Kevin Durant. They have no Kawhi Leonard this season. This season, they have none of those players available to go against to get to the NBA Finals. The toughest team they might have to face is Philly. But Philly might not get further enough to where they play each other. I think the Raptors are still a sneaky good team, but remember, I put them in my top 3 teams in the Eastern Conference as a prediction. So I'm not really surprised of how well the Raptors have played. I'm not surprised that their record is that great, because I had them being one of the best teams in the East from day one before the season even started. The Celtics, this is a team that the Bucks match up well against. They have the size, they have the spacing, and the Celtics have nobody that can guard Giannis. And that's what happened last year. We couldn't stop them from hitting threes, and they was able to destroy us in the paint. And, they able to pull out the centers because they have Brook Lopez that can knock down threes and open up the paint for Giannis Kumpo to do whatever he wants to do. And then you look at the fact that Chris Middleton has evolved. He has become a lot better. But I told you that coming into the season that Middleton will have a better season, because the less you have Brogdon, somebody else has to fill in that void. Somebody else has to step up their game, and Middleton wanted to do it. That's why they paid him. They paid him that $100 million plus contract because they felt like Middleton had another level to go. But I told you guys 3 years ago that Middleton will be an all-star, and he's been an all-star 2 out of 3 of those years because I know Middleton. Remember, I grew up in Milwaukee. I don't live that far from Milwaukee now. And I'm not really surprised about how great Middleton has become because to me, he improved each and every season. And now that they need him to take his game to another level, he has done that. Getting 51 points in the game. The guy understands the game. Is starting to slow down. Well, Middleton can score in the screens. He can score in a one-on-one situation, and he's doing it efficiently. It's no longer a fluke. It's no longer can he do it. Middleton showing that he's a legitimate number 2 option on this Milwaukee Bucks team, and that's something he was proven last year, and that's something he has solidified this year so far. And he was the guy I felt like if you're going to pay him that money and you're going to let Brogdon go, you need somebody that can fill that void for Giannis. Giannis has took his game to another level, and so has Middleton. But the best part about it is they're both doing it on both sides of the court. Middleton has become an excellent perimeter defender, and Giannis has become a very great overall defender, being a great help defender, a great rotation defender, and a great one-on-one defender. And he has shown that years ago, and he has continuously showed it so far this year. But this team is deep. They sacrificed giving them Malcolm Brogdon to add other pieces to this team to make them deeper, and it has worked out. This is a team that's scoring 119 points per game. Whether Giannis or Middleton is injured or not, they still blow out teams and they still outscore teams. And it has to do with the system that Mike Budenholzer installed to this team offensively and defensively, and it's the fact that they're long and rangy bigs. Like this team is very long, they're very fast, they're very athletic, they cover a lot of space, and they could test shots and make it tough to score. And this team is a great rebounding team. Not only are they outscoring teams, they're getting more rebounds than teams. And Brook Lopez has never been known as a great rebounder. Now you look at him this year, and he's showing that you can build a great defensive team around Lopez as your starting center. You look at the assists. Giannis getting assists, but they play together, making the extra pass, making the extra movements, and it's special. It's special to see this team play so well as a team and to see them being able to be on the same page, knowing where people are supposed to be, trusting each other to knock down shots and be and find ways to get open. And Giannis has really benefited from it, and so has Middleton. So I really think this team is about as good as it's gonna get. I think that they should be the favorites over the Clippers and the Lakers just because they have shown that they have chemistry. They have shown that they can stay healthy throughout the season, and to me, they have proved the most. Can they win without Giannis? Yes. Can they, take every game serious, be locked in, be focused, and try to accomplish consistency? A lot of teams fall off. A lot of teams get hot. A lot of teams go cold. This has been the most consistent team for the last 2 years. Not losing that many games, not showing up. They play hard every game. They locked in every game, and they take the best bullets because they are the best team in the NBA. Teams want to beat them. Teams want to prove that they can compete with them, and they have went out there and obliterated majority of the great teams, and they have embarrassed a lot of those teams, even though they lost to the Sixers. Remember, they blew out the Sixers too. So to me, nothing should stand in their way. And I think we do have to start giving credit to this Bucks team that they are just as good, they are just as great, and they deserve more praise for the season that they're having. But not only that, they deserve, a lot of credit for being more than just an Eastern Conference team. This team is one of the best teams we have seen in the last 10 years. And now it's just about can they get the job done. It's not about how great they are. It's not about, all these questions. I think they answered all of them. Now it's just about now that you have proven it, now that you have shown this, it's just about getting a job done. And that's the biggest question for the Bucks. Do they have enough to win a championship? Do they have enough to get to the finals? And the answer is yes. Will they get it done? That's what we have to see. You have Giannis. He's really motivated. He wants to come back better, and he has done it. Same with Middleton and same for the rest of the team. And I feel like even Budenholzer have tried different things this year and had a more versatile lineup and players on this roster that can go small, that can go stretch bigs and go even big if they need to do that. And they have a lot of that versatility that you need to be able to switch it up and try different things and try different lineups, and they have the personnel to do that. So to me, it's great to see this team. It's great to see how well they play together. And even though Giannis get a lot of credit and everybody feel like he's the MVP right now, just like they felt last year, it just shows you how many people and how many players respect Giannis Antetokounmpo and his work ethic to get to this point where they are the best, and he is the best. And you have to put in a lot of work to pass up all those players, but you also have to do it for a certain amount of time. And Giannis has done that for the last 2 years, and he still is getting better. And his three-point shot is coming more around. It's not where it needs to be, but he's showing more confidence in it. He's not scared to take it, and he's willing to knock it down if he has to, and that's something that he really didn't do last year against the Toronto Raptors as much, and he's willing to do it more often now. So let me know what you guys think about the Bucks. Do you think they should be the championship favorites? Do you think they should win the championship this year? Do you think they definitely will be in the NBA Finals, which I will go to if they do make it? Because, like I said, I live right by Milwaukee, and I think that it will be crazy to go to the Bucks Finals because we haven't been to the finals since the '70s, and it would be crazy, in my generation to see this team have a chance to win the title. But not only that, to see them go to the finals and just to be a part of that without even having to fly out to a different state or city. I can just go right to the game because I live right by Milwaukee, so it'd be beneficial to the fans in the city, but all around the world. And you know that if you put the right talent together, if you draft good, and you get guys that want to work on their game and have a great work habit, you can really, build a team from anywhere, not just Milwaukee, but you can do it in Indiana, you can do it in Oklahoma City, and those cities and states have went to the finals. So it can be done. You don't have to go to a big market to become more famous. You don't have to go to a big market to win a title. It's teams that have shown that throughout the last 15 years that no matter where you are, if you do the right things, you got the right culture, you can accomplish goals that people wouldn't even think you can do. And the Bucks are proving that right now, and they're showing you that it can be done. But other than that, like the video. Thanks for everybody that likes the video. Thanks for everybody that liked it already in advance because I'm not going to be able to see it. Also, comment. I read every single comment and I do respond. Not only that, subscribe. If you like this video, I make videos like this every single day. And I do NBA breakdowns with real footage. I also cover the draft, and I also do summer league. I cover the trade deadline. I do season previews, and I make videos every single day. No days off for me. And also, check out my Facebook page. It will be in the description in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. And, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. And also, if you want any merchandise like shirts, hats, hoodies, or whatever, you can check out my Spreadshirt, or you can message me on my Facebook page to get any merchandise. And I have shirts already showing on my page, and you can just pick out the color, pick out the design, and at the end of the day, you can buy some merchandise if you choose to. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone. And let me know how y'all really feel about the Milwaukee Bucks in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got to say.